What I do? So after I beat Luke Campbell, in whatever fashion it is, as long as I look great, I want to fight Tank Davis. I want to fight Gervonta Davis next. Then after that, hopefully Devin Haney can fight Teofimo, and the winner of that, I get a fight. But maybe after Tank, I want to surprise him. This is my dream. I'm just gonna tell you guys my dream, and you guys can take it however you want, and judge me on it. But this is my dream. My dream is I beat Tank Davis, and then I end up getting a chance to fight Manny Pacquiao before he gets to go. Just because he's one of my idols. He's one of the people that I look up to, and I think he's that last great legend that after Muhammad Ali, all the other legends. I think he's one of those. So it would be an honor to be in the ring with him, either 140, 147. I don't care. I just want to be in the ring with him. And then after that, like I said, Teofimo or Devin Haney. The reason I'm saying Devin Haney last is he's my friend. This past year has been a difficult one in many ways. And I think that the long wait and just everything we all had to go through in this year feels good to be fighting in 2021. With all disrespect, fuck 2020.
Wow. Ryan Garcia confirms his next fight, and you won't believe who it is. Manny, I want to in my fight with Ryan. Manny Pacquiao. Listen, we gonna talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Well, you guys heard it here. Ryan Garcia has stated he is fighting Manny Pacquiao. Now, this was a rumor that the two would be fighting, and this flyer says a dream to reality. Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, 7 hours ago, he updated fans and says, a dream turned into reality. It's an honor to share the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I will always respect what you did in and out of the ring. Here's to the best man winning. Wow. He got 3,720 likes. It says it would be impossible to get to everyone, but I just want to say thank you for the support since the beginning when I was a kid in this garage in Victorville to now this. The journey continues. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And look at the reaction. Ducking Tank. Congrats. I love it. Wow, unreal. This is dope. Huge. Damn. Generations collide. Wow, this is going to be epic. I mean, this is crazy. I want you guys to leave me a detailed comment in the comment section and let me know what you think of Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao. Details haven't been announced, but Tank Davis, according to the information he's been given, he's saying it's an exhibition match, which to me, I don't like that. If they're going to fight, I feel like they should just fight, like an actual real fight. Why would you have two active fighters who are both, actually both have some version of a belt? You know, Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman and he got the Super WBA belt, and Ryan Garcia has a version of the WBC belt. So if they're going to fight, why not just make it a fight? You're both pro boxers, you know? It should go on somebody's record. So I don't know. I'm going to wait for details to come out because I don't know if it is an exhibition or not. But Ryan Garcia is called out for this fight, and it looks like he might get it. Ryan Garcia has also posted things like this on his page. It says, 2 years ago, read the caption. He says, a dream come true. We're going to go through his story. When David faced Goliath, he didn't talk about how dangerous Goliath was. He talked hold on, what did I say? He talked about how great God is. Don't talk fear, talk faith. This guy is pure inspiration, may not be into boxing. I guess this is a fan. But I know my goals are doable and I won't stop. God be glorified in it all. Ryan Garcia, keep going, man. You're an inspiration. It says, a dream come true, a battle. Look at that. A battle is still a battle. Thank you for the support from so many. Wow, let's go, bro. What a milestone. Ryan says, you know it's real when SportsCenter posted. You know it's real. And now House of Highlights is complete. Now it's time to fight. Wow. Ryan says he's going to fight Pacquiao. I'm still pinching myself. Bleacher Report. Miss my daughter so much. So he's saying it's true. He's saying it's going to happen. Disappointing because you see he posted this flyer too, and he says he was going to knock out Tank Davis in 2 rounds. And then now he comes out and says that he's fighting a totally different person after he said Tank Davis better not duck me. He had this conversation with Mike Tyson where he said he's going to knock out Tank Davis in 2 rounds. And, you know, it just doesn't make sense that he did all that if he's not going to fight against Tank. So we got to wait to see. I mean, it's in terms of star power and names, it's a big fight. I got to see more of the parameters in which they plan on making this fight, because I'm a boxing fan, you know. So Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, they were really priming the fans up. I'd rather see a real fight than an exhibition. And I do think, the thing I don't like, I think this sets a bad precedence for boxing just based on the fact that, yeah, you got the namesake, and I just don't want boxing to become a money grab sport where they think they have to do all these circus fights or there's no interest from boxing fans. You see what I'm saying? And we haven't even heard the schedule for some of the other fights throughout regular boxing, and then you're getting fights like this. So I don't know that I like the precedent. The other thing is Ryan Garcia did a lot of talking about Tank Davis, and he says, if you don't fight me next, your legacy is forever ruined and tainted. Fight me next, boy. You need a Stairmaster to fight me, this, that, and the third. How are you going to pick somebody else? You know? And again, I'm always going to stand up for boxing even when no one else will. I know Ryan Garcia said it's a dream fight to fight against Manny Pacquiao. But if we're talking about a real fight, let it be a real fight, not be an exhibition. Ryan Garcia was just dropped by Luke Campbell, who was a much lesser southpaw than Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao is a premier southpaw. So it's like, how did we get here? Here's the clip. You know, I can't play it, but Ryan got dropped. Boom. And how do you go from that performance where you're getting dropped to fighting Pacquiao? Again, I don't like what that suggests. I understand Ryan's popular, you got a fan base and things like that, but I don't want boxing to become a sport where people think you have to have a gimmick or all you have to do is have an Instagram following or whatever the case is, and you can land the big fights, you know, where people are gonna pay top dollar, and there's kids who've been grinding, come from the hood, come from the barrio, come from the slums, and they don't get opportunities no matter how skilled they are based on them not having the branding down. So I don't want it to become a sport where that becomes the priority. I think boxing should still reward skill set. Now, I'm not saying Ryan Garcia does not have skill, but I don't think anyone out there can say that Ryan Garcia deserves a Pacquiao in the proverbial sense, right? And it's funny. Boxing just keeps allowing me to get right and be right. Ego Stradamus strikes again. I've told you the same things. Look at how black fighters are treated in the sport of boxing. You have guys like Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. When their names come up versus a Pacquiao, you have fans who are willing to argue that these two champions in the same division that Pacquiao fights in do not deserve Pacquiao fights, even though one's a unified champion, Errol Spence, and the other is the WBO champion in Bud Crawford, you have fans who are really arguing that they don't deserve to grace and step foot in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. They got to fight each other first. They got to fight this guy and that guy. They got to fight Keith Thurman. They got to put asses in the seats, and they got to do this or improve their resume. And then you have Ryan Garcia, who just took a step up, and he's saying he's fighting Pacquiao. So I really, truth be told, I don't like that precedence that sets. The other thing is just the mere fact that you got two guys who are active fighters, and they should probably be fighting the upper echelon competition in their respective division. Like, people are treating boxing like a video game. Ryan Garcia is at 135. So I got to get more details to this. Ryan Garcia is at 135. Pacquiao's at 147. Pacquiao's not the biggest dude, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather see, like, if we're talking real boxing, Pacquiao versus Lomachenko or something. You know what I mean? Because Lomachenko at least is a 2-time gold medalist and decorated. Ryan Garcia, how is he getting the opportunity? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it as a form of hating. I feel boxing is on the verge of, you know, turning this into one big entertainment fest and forgetting that this is an actual sport, right? Ryan Garcia just had a tough fight with the southpaw. So I can't wait to see what the details that come out are with this particular fight. And I gotta, you know, make sure it's true, see what network it is. Again, you got the star powers, you got the names, but it's funny how Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, guys like that, people have all these excuses and say they're not ready for them and they got to do stuff. You see it with Canelo too. When it comes to Jermall Charlo fighting Canelo, they say Charlo got to do more, Demetrius Andrade got to do more, but these same people won't say Ryan Garcia got to do more to grace the ring and share the ring with a legend like Manny Pacquiao, who has 70 fights. So I'm going to be checking and observing this particular announcement. Ryan Garcia is saying it's a done deal. We'll see. But I need to see how this is going down, because it's just weird. You know, no one actually expected it. I heard rumors that Conor McGregor was going to fight Pacquiao, but maybe since he lost to Dustin Poirier in the rematch, that sets up a trilogy. And I guess the Pacquiao fight's not on the table, so maybe Ryan Garcia was someone else that Pacquiao was looking at in his team. Just a really weird fight. You know, I guess it's been a weird year. Last year, 2020, and we're entering the new year with some more like weird stuff that you didn't think would happen. Like, boxing is becoming a point where it's anything goes, I guess. Everybody's trying to make a buck, and everybody's trying to, I guess, get paid, so they're willing to make whatever fight to do that. We just seen Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr., which is cool because they're at the same age. Ryan Garcia is like 22 years old, and Pacquiao is 42, roughly, you know, off the top of my head. So I'll wait to see exactly what happens, more details. Ryan Garcia is the only one that's confirmed this. I'm pretty sure if I went to Manny Pacquiao, Manny hasn't really said nothing about it. Manny Pacquiao hasn't really said nothing about it yet. He's talking about Tom Brady and things like that. So I'll wait for more details to see what this is and what the details are. But really weird move. I was expecting more so Errol Spence Pacquiao, Conor McGregor Pacquiao, not Ryan Garcia. But we'll see how it all plays out. Ryan's been calling for the fight, and it looks like, based on his popularity, maybe he gets that wish. Let me know who wins. Does Ryan have a chance to beat Pacquiao? Do you think it'll go down as this clout? Such a weird announcement. But we'll see how it all plays out. Drop your thoughts in the comment section as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.